Hello, and welcome to a special edition of the Heart of the Jersey Shore, KLVW-TV, Channel 975. Today, we're at the Manchester Library covering a special art show by the residents of Leisure Village West. We're going to be meeting 5 of our local artists today and seeing all of the wonderful artwork that they've done. Right here we have the leader of our group at LVW, Miss Itzy Kamur. Itzy,
Yes.
This is a fabulous job that we see here today.
Thank you. We worked hard.
I'm sure you worked hard. It looks it.
Yes.
What inspired you to do this and bring everybody together?
Well, I did this before, 4 years ago, and I wanted to do it again, but I didn't have enough painting by myself. And it's also other people are taking class quite a long time, so why not we get together? 6 of us, more different interests and variation. So it's some do the portrait, some do the landscaping. I do everything, and some other people do everything. So it's much more variation, which makes it interesting.
And what got you interested in artistry? Were you a professional artist in your everyday real life, or did you just start this when you retired and moved to our village?
Oh, I started in 2009, and I had always wanted to do the oil painting when I went to Paris. That's museum Louvre, I guess. And I look at the painting. One of these days, I really like to do. That's how I got inspired.
That's fantastic, and your art is absolutely beautiful.
Thank
this
you.
one of the wolves,
Yes.
off the charts. I really like that one.
Yeah, a lot of people likes it. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and keep on doing what you're doing. It's a fantastic job, and you're putting us in the limelight, and that's wonderful.
Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Thank
and
you.
the snack too.
And here we are. We have Charlotte McLean, another one of our fabulous artists from LVW. So, Charlotte, what inspires you?
Well, a lot of things, actually. It's more a matter of I see a picture that inspires me, and then I'd like to paint it, but not exactly the way I'm looking at it, because where's the fun in that?
In your own...
Yeah,
it's
in my
you.
own style, my own
Right.
interpretation.
It's
of
Charlotte's
it.
style.
Yes, exactly.
And
Yeah.
when did you start painting?
Well, I've been in painting classes occasionally painting classes for a long time, but nothing ever really stuck. Until I came here, the instructor, Lou Riccio, was wonderful. And I've been here for, I guess, 6 or 7 years in his class.
That's great.
And it is great.
And you should be proud, because you have some beautiful art.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
talented.
Thank you. That one, by the way, won second prize in the senior show.
Wow, fantastic.
I am very proud of that.
And I've noticed that a couple of the artists have prize-winning artwork, which is very inspiring.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have Lou. He's brought out the best in all of us, I think.
That's great. And
Yeah.
all your life, did you ever feel you were going to end up as being an artist, or?
No, but I was always a crafter. I like to put things together.
Okay.
You know, but this was a much bigger step. Much bigger
great.
step.
Well, thank you for being here and showing us all your wonderful art. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right here we have Barbara Benko with her fabulous paintings. Barbara, what inspired you? What inspires this? these wonderful portraits. These people look like they're going to pop out.
Oh, thank you. I was artistic since I was a child, and I used to draw and paint all kinds of things. And then as I got into high school, I realized I wanted to be a nurse. And so I thought, well, if I have any talent as an artist, I should always have that. So I think I better go to college and become a nurse. And I did. And now in my retirement, I've done my art. And I started doing all kinds of mediums, all kinds of work. And finally, when I got to oil paint, I thought, that's it. That's my medium. And then when I did my first portrait, I said, I've reached the top of the art tree, and that's the golden apple.
Now, see, I haven't seen your other work, but I could tell you, these are fabulous.
Thank you so
really
much.
Really fabulous.
Thank you. I enjoyed doing it so much.
And thank you so much for sharing your talent with us and with our community.
It's my pleasure. I love LVW, and I love living there.
Great, so do we. And thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome.
And thank you for talking to me.
My pleasure.
Right here we have Tom Risco. Tom also is gracing us with his artwork today. And it's very interesting because, Tom, I asked you how long you've been painting, and you've only been painting for...
About 18 months now.
Did you ever know that you had this inner talent?
Not at all. I used to be a commercial painter. I owned a painting business for 20 years, but I painted walls. I didn't paint pictures. And as he said, I traded in brush sizes. I gave up the big brushes for the little brushes. So,
hey,
these are just some landscapes and stuff that are kind of free, kind of loose painting. So it doesn't take, to me, a lot of skill. You know, just something.
What got you interested in doing this?
We were out for a walk one day, and we went into the clubhouse, and the people from the art club were there. And I just started looking at what they were doing, and they said, "You want to join us next week? Come on Thursday." I said, "Okay." So here I am.
That's great. Very impressive.
Thank you.
And that's the way I got in with KLVW too. I was walking. I said, "Oh, you have a studio?"
I'll hang out. Right?
It's been there ever since.
Oh, good. So what we need is volunteers.
That's right. That makes the world go round in LVW anyway.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us,
you.
and we'll enjoy your art.
Thank you.
Right now, we have Marietta Tangora. Marietta,
Hi.
welcome.
Hello, thank you.
So, I've seen you around. We played bocce together. I never knew you had this hidden talent.
Me either. No, it came out down here. I mean, I've done it for years, but Art Riccio teaches a class. It started 3 years ago, but then I didn't do it for the end of the pandemic, and up till now, they're still doing it. And wonderful artists. I've won 3 different awards in the senior shows because of his method. He does a grid method, which I find is like, it's too intense. I like free style kind of thing, but they did win prizes, and the people are so nice. How am I doing?
Did you paint all your life? When did you start doing
in and out.
this?
Painting is the right side of the brain, so I'm very left-brained. I went off in the business world, so you put those things aside, and if you read a book that's called Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, they'll explain to you, when you were a kid, when you used to do stick figures, that's art, and then you let it go because you don't think much of it, and you get into life, right? But those things are primitive, beautiful stuff, and everybody has a talent. They say, "Oh no, I can't draw anything." Yes, you can. For the fact that you sign your name and whatever, that's art. So, okay. Don't I get expressive when I start to talk about
But that's great.
art? That's art. Art and travel, I love it.
Well, thank you so much, Marietta, and your
welcome.
art is just fabulous.
Thank you so much.
And I love your onions.
That's it, my onions.
Your
That gave
onions.
us all the trouble today. Okay.
Okay, thank you so
Thanks
much.
for the interview, guys.
You're welcome. And here we have Rory O'Connor. Rory is a great volunteer in the LVW community.
Thank you.
You do
The president of Helping Hands. We help the residents in the community do little things, light bulbs, smoke detector batteries.
But that's a major important thing for people, especially
It
as they
counts.
get on an age and they can't go up a ladder and do things like that.
It counts. I mean, we have a great deal of participation, many volunteers who make this village very workable for the residents.
And then you have a hidden talent.
No one is more surprised than me.
Well, how long have you been painting?
2 years.
2 years.
I always liked art. And we have a great art teacher, Lou Riccio. He's nationally renowned. And he really showed me how to get started.
Really?
And once I got started, I gravitated towards portraits, and I'm honestly amazed.
So you went right to the top, to the hardest thing.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, they're good. They could be better, and everything will get better. But
Very impressive.
thank you.
For being so new to the community with art.
Well, you know, it's like anything else. You practice, yeah, and if you have that desire, you do it.
That's right.
And that's all. It's very simple.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and displaying your work for everyone to see.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. And
My pleasure.
have a good day, everybody.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And the audience is the key to success. We really appreciate it. And thanks to Manchester Library giving us the opportunity to do this show. And unfortunately, our instructor, Luis Riccio, is not here, but he's the reason we became a good artist. So thanks to Lou, and he must be proud of us today.
Thank you so much for joining us for our edition today of the Heart of the Jersey Shore. It was so nice to be able to meet all the artists that are right here in Leisure Village West, displaying their art today at the Manchester Library. Until next time, this is Michael Blank, KLVW 975 TV.